Crafty Survivors, one of the more interesting ones around, as the characters are nothing like you've seen. Crafty 2023? Wait, hold on, but it just came out. I mean, I have a ginormous amount of experience in Horde Survivors, so let's see if the characters are truly nothing like what I have seen in Crafty Survivors. Okay, so we start in our village. I assume this is where we get the upgrades and buy stuff. Village upgrade. You can upgrade your... That's funny. So the buildings unlock new characters, giving permanent upgrades and giving access to new systems that can help on your adventures. So already I kind of really like this feature that you have something to do with the resources that you earn. Like, you know, that you get a village. I mean, I would like to kind of build that on my own, where I decide where stuff goes. A little bit like a Stardew Valley feeling when you blaze down your houses and build a village. Okay, I don't think we have to do anything here because we don't have resources. So let's head to the Grasslands. Stage 1. Okay, do we have to play multiple stages? I wonder if it's like multiple short ones or one long one. So we are playing as Stovrik, the chef. The special command is Serve. It's an AoE ability that damages all enemies with massive damage. To do so, we have to collect 20 bistro stacks. And those stacks are gained when we apply a combination of status effects on enemies. And because we already have the chopped status, we just need roasted and spiced or frosted and candied. Okay, frosted and candied sounds good. I mean, both of them kind of sound good. Let's see what the game feels like. Skill cast... So this page is just about manual and automatic casts, and I like to have it automatic at first so that I can focus on the game and just see what happens. To toggle them, we have to right click on the skills while the game is paused. If I right click on... Wait, I have to pause. Right click. Oh my god, that is beautiful. So you also use it with no enemies around. And there's no auto aim, at least so far. I just went through the settings and I couldn't find an auto aim. I mean, totally fine. I just like these a little bit more because that means that, again, you can focus on the game and explore exactly what's going on. Oh, look at this. It even reminds someone like me who forgets stuff immediately. And we can see the evolutions. Interesting. You don't seem to have an evolution, so I think I will just go for the frosted. Increased critical hit chance is also nice. Throw a handful of black pepper, give spiced, which we need with the fire. Oh my god, you have so many evolutions. Why do you have so many evolutions? Wait, you give frosted and candied. Isn't that the one that we need, right? That's perfect. Okay, caramel drop is what we want. So let's go for you first. I don't know how to evolve. That is the only problem. Oh, they already reduced the sound effects. That's smart. I will reduce it a little bit further. This is usually a problem. That you can't hear the music because the sound effects get too loud over the course of the game, but that is smart, that is good, I like it. So we can upgrade our main weapon, we can upgrade the icing thrower, we have a roasting time, that is the other one we just saw. On liquid nitrogen adds a 35% chance of inflicting frozen to enemies, so this would be good for you. But I think, do we want to go for you? Because that is the peppercorn, you know, we have the roasted, we have the spiced. Yeah, I think I'll do that. We have enough slots for that. We will just go for everything that we need, and I will do autocast, perfect. Yeah, I honestly don't believe you really want to manually trigger all of your abilities. I mean, for some of them it could be nice if you need to take down a certain boss and you want to save them. But generally speaking, I don't think it's good, right? Because we constantly have to move and press the buttons. That would be a little bit too much. Okay, so far so good. I mean, we are dealing a lot of damage. We have huge AoE. We have a magnet over here. I don't really care about that. Attack speed is beautiful. And we can evolve that with the crit chance into something incredible. So I think I want to do that. We could also go for the salt rain, which is the other one we have seen. But for this, we need a peppercorn poof. And I think this one also needed that, right? Now, the real question is... Oh, but it's not an evolution. This is like a bonus skill. You know what? Oh, but if I... Wait. If that's the case, then I may not be able to pick up these bonus effects, right? If they also go down here. Let's test it out with the attack speed. No, it's not down there. It's not a weapon, right? So it doesn't make a lot of sense. But you want to test this out before you lock in other things. And then you realize, wait a second, I can't do it anymore. Because I don't have enough slots. Checking at the top left, we only have 3 lives. That means I have to be very careful what hits me. And that's not great when you do commentary. It's like, I'm not saying it's a problem. It should be changed. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, it may easily happen that I walk into the enemies. Each enemy defeated with Serve. Has a 5% chance of healing 1 heart. That is insane. Reduces skill cooldown. Yeah, I mean, I have to, right? And you immediately saw it jump down. That's nice that it affects already stuff on cooldown. This thing deals so much damage. Why is it so insane? Like, I mean, it takes a while to be casted, but when it gets casted, it deals so much damage. Okay, good. We have a lot of wood. That is to rebuild our town. We spawned 166 out of 700 enemies. Look at this majestic hit we did over there. So here's you. We already have you. Peppercorn Poof. Isn't that the one that I saw and didn't take? Oh my god, we got the counterpart. Yeah, I have to take that. I really want this one as well, because we have the attack speed, right? But we definitely want to have the weapon. Now, the real question is, how do we evolve? How does this work? I would assume they need to reach a certain... There was a mole. I think I killed the mole, I'm sorry. Oh god, okay, careful Dex. You have to, I was looking around what's going on, but I would assume either we have to pick up a unique chest, or do it after the level, or it just needs to have a high enough level to evolve it. Reduce skill cooldown. Okay, this is a little bit of a problem. Cake Fiesta throws a cake at the direction you're aiming. Isn't that the evolution of these two? Right, it's frosted and candied. I believe so. Oh no, that's how it works. Oh no. Because you see, now the ones that I have down there, the fire furnace doesn't matter anymore, right? Because I can't get the evolution out of them. At least they still give candied and fired, or whatever it was, right? So that's good. Okay, careful. I only have 2 lives left, that's a bit concerning. Cinnamon spikes, we don't really care about that. I would kind of get the counterpart, the peppercorn poof. We have to get that in. Freezing time, I don't want that. Yeah, let's just go for an upgrade in you. Frozen additional oven. Oh god. Okay, so far I wouldn't say this is nothing I've ever seen, but it definitely feels unique. I would say it doesn't feel just copied for sure. But we are also at the very beginning of the game, so it's hard to judge the entire game based on our very first round. And then the round already feels different. I wouldn't say unique, but it feels different. It's a very good sign that the future of the game can be very different and unique. But for this we have to unlock a couple of things and see how we continue. Salt Rain. No, we needed the peppercorn poof, right? So I could just take the Salt Rain, let's be honest. But I believe I will just go for the roasting time here and find the proper counterpart, the peppercorn poof. Frozen additional oven and increases skill damage. Also what I need to do is right click, good. I hope it saves that because I don't want to do that every single time. As you may have noticed, I just kept forgetting about it. We have the caramel for ages. Okay. I think we will make a full circle with these probably. You are a tower. And then you run away. I believe you have a very good combo here. Now, I wonder how this continues, because it's sad we're on stage 1, right? And 700 enemies is not a lot. So, either... Oh god, I almost died. Either we go to the... I wasn't the only one saying that, right? Oh, that's an enemy. Never mind. It was waiting there and chilling. There's a chest, very good. That could actually be an evolution, but we already know that we have the evolution, so I don't think so. It's a 35% chance of inflicting frozen on frosted enemies. Sounds very good, I like it, but... should we just go for the... You know what, I'll just go for the oven. I really like that ability. Triple chest. Singular chest. Each enemy defeated with Surf has a chance of healing, that's perfect, but we need to get to Surf. Easier said than done, because we deal so much... Wait, was that Surf? I think that could have been Surf, but I'm not exactly sure how that worked. Like, the problem is we have so many things to inflict the enemies. I think you just want to focus on the... Like, on one type. Either you go for the burning and the peppered, or spicied, or candied. Or you go for the frosted and the... I mean, you know what I mean, you know? The ones that we have to put together. Because the more weapons you have of that, the more likely it is that you get all of them. Why do I keep getting the Salt Rain? I don't want that. Inflict slow on candied enemies, or... You know what, I'll go for this one. 35% chance to inflict burn. Because our, well, it's already so strong, I don't think we needed that. But for the stronger enemies, they will now get burned and can't get to me. Okay. We are at 550 enemies, but I wished I could just heal 1 HP. That would be beautiful. Yeah, look at this damage. We don't even care about what the character is doing. We just kill the enemies with that. Are these... No. Okay, all of them died. Yeah. There's a little bit too much going on for me to see where the enemies are. 613 enemies. Come on, Dex. You just win this, and the next round we'll try something better. Increase weapon and skill damage by 10%. Yeah, I'll just take that, right? Let's do it. Because then we have the combination unlocked. Okay. I mean, our main attack is dealing decent amounts of damage. And while I usually like to go for the main attack if I just want to explore a game, he just rolled away. Nice. Yeah, I think it's way better to go for the main attack. At the same time, if you want to showcase a game and explore it, it's not great because it's a basic thing you always have. Every single round. There's a boss. There's a boss. Gloober? 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 We will get the stuff on you. Easy peasy. But we have to defeat them, I think, to trigger that, so that's kind of useless, right? Okay, seriously? Yeah, that's what you get for that. I think there was a resource. There's no way you'll survive that. Yeah, I knew it. We got this thing to a ridiculous level. We got 120 woods. Is that 120 or 720? I think that's 120. 720 would be a little bit too crazy. We can dash. Oh, we can dash. Good job that I tried it out after the round. So we earned a huge amount of the wood. We also got... That almost looks like equipment, right? No, that's probably crafting material. Like this building material, this crafting material. Our roasting time did by far the most damage. Next up is our weapon. The rest was meh. We healed a heart. We healed a heart! Probably after killing the boss, right? So that didn't really do anything. So now that we have some resources, I think we can build stuff. And it shows a hammer over here, which I think is, like means you can build this now. Yes. Attack speed plus 2%. Wow. That's incredible. Wait. So I thought this would always stay with attack speed, but it doesn't. Now it's 1 max health, so you really want to get all of these. Weapon damage? Okay, let's upgrade that one as well. Where? Oh, there's my money. Okay. And what do we need now? It's also the stone, so we have to go on a map with stone. You're something completely different. And would you look at that, the next stage has stone. So we will play the same character again, but I think this time I will either go for frosted and candied or roasted and spiced, that it's more likely to get triggered. I shouldn't do this. There's no way I'll win this, but you know what? I'll do it. Let's just see what happens. Defeat the stage boss. Field materials. Yeah, we already have seen that, so... Oh, and that cow was actually something special. Interesting. So they all behave differently. Some of them, they are just around. Some of them, you actually have to, like, kill them or chase them down. Okay, this is way harder. I shouldn't have done that. Why do I always do stuff like this? Don't worry, we got this. I know how to... I have no idea how to win this game. I can't even kill this guy, right? Because he's now so tanky. Yeah, oh my god, this is horrible. I like that you can see the enemies through the... It's just one hit. Never mind. That you can see the enemies through objects. That's nice. Someone put a lot of thought into this game. It's usually these easy things you can easily forget about, right? Especially if you play on a dev version where you just skip to the things you have changed. You don't really get a feeling for the old things that need to be different. You did like no damage. I don't like that. Increases attack speed. We could go for that. But this is skill cooldown, and attack speed is for our main weapon. I will just go for the skill cooldown, even though we have no skill right now, because the enemies are still weak, so I should be able to level up, and hopefully we get a weapon very soon that can carry me. I saw a pink flower there that looks different. Oh yeah, okay, cool, cool. Okay, now new enemies have spawned. I really need an ability. The good thing is, the game seems to progress based on enemies killed, so if you go for the strongest build but it's very slow, it seems to be fine. The game doesn't punish you for that, but obviously you have more time to get hit by the enemies, which is bad. You know what? I kinda like the salt rain. I will just do it. Yeah, look at this. So it rains down on the enemies. Now I want to guide them through. One issue could be that it starts spawning too many enemies. Like the more we kill, the more room is there for them to spawn. I will just quickly get the armadillo. Goodbye, my friend. So now they have this. What do we need? What is the last one? Burning, right? Okay, so burning will be our go-to weapon here again. Then again, last time we mixed it up, it was just that it was the strongest weapon, but also had the most levels in it, so I guess that made sense. Oh, there's a mole. There's a flower. Yep, we got the mole. Beautiful. There's another armor. How many of these can you actually get? The rain is insane. I wish there was a magnet though, because if I walk around this much, that's dangerous. Flambe summons a giant frying pan in the direction that you are aiming at, pulls the enemies towards it for 2 seconds and burns them to a crisp. That sounds amazing. Sure. You know, pull the enemies away from me. That is just a huge slap in the face. You didn't pull anything. I need to see that again. They are already on autocast. I love that. Wait, whoa, what did I do? I right-clicked and that is my special ability. That's how it works. Oh. We will go for the cooldown again. So what I wanted to do is, I wanted to automate this and accidentally press the ultimate ability. We can see it down there. There's just a lot going on, and usually I like to first explore the game. It actually soaks them in. That's an insane ability. What? Wait, what? Yeah, look at this. It deals 40 damage as well. Forget about the oven. That is way, well, maybe not forget about the oven. Okay, we will also go for the oven. And now we just need the other green one that the oven evolves with. And David, special ability, take no damage, and we just escaped. Did you see the slick move there? Did you see that? The enemy surrounded me, I right click, and I take no damage, all of them die. So either we go for the Sword Rain here, or each enemy defeated with Surf has a chance to... You're Surf, aren't you? That's why I never healed. Surfed is the ultimate ability. I thought I need all of the stacks for it to count as Surf, but I think it's the ultimate ability. Okay, we got it! We got all 4 of them! Perfect, and now we get an ultimate ability out of these, which is... here. Sriracha, I love the Sriracha sauce. This is like one of my favorite sauces in existence, we got it. Throws a sphere of Sriracha sauce at the direction you're aiming that explodes upon impact with an enemy, hitting additional enemies in a cone area behind the first target. It gives spiced and roasted at the same time. Oh my god. Now we haven't gotten any stacks, and we only get the stacks if we kill someone with all 3 of them, right? Yeah, now we got 2 because they had everything. This is way better than before. Let's go for enemies affected by spice receive more damage. That's kind of nice. But we could also go for increases weapon, skill damage, and cooldown, sure. The one thing I have to make sure of is that I actually attack with my main weapon enough, because otherwise it doesn't do anything, right? Like, we don't get all 3 stacks on them. So, do we just go for the knife? Every 6 slash spawns a knife that rotates around you and applies the chop. That's perfect, because that's ranged. You know, that's exactly what I was needing. Now, why can't I use this ability? Because I could use it at 5 stacks, and now I can't use it. Is it at 20 now? Because I recall there was something with 20. Yeah, do you see it charging up over here? Okay, interesting. I want to have this experience, please. I didn't see where I was. That was interesting. I actually lost fully track of the character there. Increases the area of the rain. That sounds good. Okay. Now, I would love to heal. That means I want to have a huge amount of enemies around me and use the ultimate ability. Do we go for you? I have a feeling I want to go for the frying pan. Increase the suction power of the... You know what I want. Bam. A heart? We got a heart. We healed. That is such a good ability, isn't it? Like, if you know how to use it, it's actually really good. Okay. Frying pan. Yes, Pope. It's such a cool ability. Okay, I gotta say this. I wouldn't say it's nothing I've ever seen before, but it's definitely very unique, and I love that. Salt rains on an additional random enemy? What does that mean? Do you mean I have 2 salt rain fields? Oh my god, you sucked them into me. That's not cool. I mean, we immediately healed it off. Okay, I would word that differently. I would just say creates an additional salt rain field, because one more enemy sounds to me like the area just shoots at one enemy. 50% bonus skill damage, 1000 gold. Perfect, I love it. Wait a second, I just realized we're playing on the hardest difficulty, right? Like, we didn't get any upgrades, we just did it right away. Usually you finish this on normal difficulties and then you go into the hard ones when you have the upgrades. This is not how I roll. I roll differently. Oh, wow. But I have to be careful with the pan. That it sucked the enemies into me is a big flaw of it. Like, something that I have to keep on my mind and be careful with. But we have so many stacks right now. If I take damage, I can just use this. Of course I have to take damage the moment I said it, but listen, I bumped into a tree. Okay. Do we just go for this again? Increase the number of uses of the skill by 1. Weird way to say it has +1 amount. Oh god. I didn't heal. Wait, I lost all of my stacks. Whoa, 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 whoa. I had enough to use it twice. What happened there? To be able to use a skill, you need 20 bistro stacks. For every 20 bistro stacks, the damage of the skill increased by 100% and oh no. So I used them up all at once, but I just wanted to have the healing, you know, that's a problem. So this is not doing what I wanted. Okay, I will go for the Soul Drain again. And now I have to be so careful to not die. The issue is that I also need to melee attack the enemies to get the stacks. There's a heart. Maybe they did drop a heart and I just didn't see it. That could also be. I thought I just gained the hearts because it always looked like that, but it could be that they just dropped them and I have to collect them. Reduce the skill cooldown sounds amazing. I would love to go for the frying pan, but let's just cast everything a little bit faster. Especially the rain is dealing a huge amount of damage. Okay, we have our big boom. Do I want to heal here? Yeah, let's not waste our stacks. Let's just do it. Hearts. We immediately got the health this time again. So I think the heart that I found was random. We got... This keeps showing up and I don't want to take it. And now it just got forced into it. That's funny. Well, maybe I'm missing something important, but we actually want to have that. Aside from damage. Adds 2 additional charges. Yeah, you shoot the increases the number of skill uses. I mean, I have to do that, right? Has anyone seen them, by the way? I saw an explosion down there. But I don't remember actually seeing them. The suction pan, let's go. Where's the meteor strike? Oh my god, it's a... Okay, what I was looking for is a meteor falling down from the sky. So I was always looking at the top of the screen if something is falling down. I didn't notice that we literally shoot a fireball. I mean, a spicy ball. Okay. We have 10 stacks right now, that's bad. We need to get 20 at least to heal. This pan is so hilarious with the Soul Drain in combination because it just pulls them in. Additional oven? No, decrease cooldown of the suction pan. This will damage me, like this will hurt me. I shouldn't do this, but I don't care. There's another heart. Yeah, this is a random drop. Okay, good to know. Now, I kind of want to walk around and gather the stuff that is on the map, but maybe I'll do this in a run where I know that I need it, right? Like, I'm talking about the things that we have to destroy, like this squirrel. It's not a squirrel, Dex. It's not a porcupine. It's an armadillo. Armadillo! Yes, yes, yes. Is this really the hardest difficulty? Well, I guess even the hardest difficulty is not hard enough for Dex. I say that and watch this, like the next map will completely obliterate me. I mean, hopefully we get a few upgrades. We definitely have stone, so we can build some stuff. But I'm sure there's some crafting in there. Reduces the skill cooldown of peppercorn and salt rate by 20%. Are you kidding me? We just find that now. It probably was there a couple of times. But 20% cooldown reduction is mental. I don't think I have to explain that to you. So there are no typical evolutions that most of these games have. Maybe later on, and if they are not a thing, I hope they become a thing at one point. Okay, careful, careful. We have 2. We almost at the boss. Do you think the boss has a chance? Do you think we can suck the boss? That would actually be so funny. So, oh, there's the boss. We'll just wait for him. I'm not walking away. I'm staying in my dungeon here. Boss, I hope you're ready to get sucked. Attack speed for 10% is nice, but another 20% cooldown. That is so broken. Do you get sucked? No! We don't suck the boss! Okay, that means I have to guide him through our Soul Drain and everything. It still deals damage to him though. Perfect ending. That was just it. Hardest difficulty. 240 stone. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Oh yeah, hey guys. We have dashes, by the way. At least I make use of them. Even if it's just to get around the map, I make use of them. Okay, we gathered a lot of things. I like it. This time the flambe did the most damage, but the sriracha meteor was also insane. The roasting time was good. The salt rain was good. All of these were amazing except for the peppercorn poof. Yeah. I think the problem was we killed the enemies too far away, so they couldn't get hit. I'm sorry, look at all of the upgrades we can do. 4 of them. So, first we do you. We have enough material for them. Good. Unlock food system. Oh, we have to cook stuff, isn't it? Isn't that what we have to do? We can upgrade you again. Story can now cook various recipes using the materials collected. Yeah, that's what I thought. But for this, we need a kitchen. Wait, once you discover new recipes, you need to cook them only once to be able to equip them to your plate slots. That is amazing, never mind. Like, I was a little bit like, yeah, I don't want to cook all the time. Sculptor's Gallery, let's go. Only cost stone, that's very nice. The bank, I guess this gives us bonus money every single time we play. Like, it just creates money. And we have a new character. Hello there. Chisel blazes various types, that's because we got the sculpture thing. Of statues on the battlefield for different attacks, but before they can do that job, you must first carve them. Hitting the statues to carve them deals 4 times the damage of his weapon to enemies behind it. Oh, and then it has an effect and disappears. Why does it say challenge difficulty 5? I don't like that, especially not in the hardest difficulty. Can we maybe do this on easy, you know? If the game already tells you, hey dude, you might not want to do this, then maybe we shouldn't play on the highest difficulty. What does malignous mean? Imagine it actually means it's like the super duper easy mode and I just misunderstood that. Oh no, it means evil. Okay, well, let's do that. Yeah, we are evil. Defeat the stage boss. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. So we earn more gold. We get more material amount. We get more drop chance on material. We earn less experience and field material is increased. So this is the farming mode pretty much. In other words, this is not what you want to do. Okay, let's turn you into auto mode. It's not perfect with the statues, right? We don't really want to have this, but I think it will be fine if I just walk around them. And the statues seem to be nukes that deal damage to the enemies. Okay. But what kind of build do we want to go for this time? I'm actually not too sure about this, because now we are not cooking anymore. Can I dash through the enemies without taking damage? Yes, perfect. That was good to know. I have a feeling in this run it will be important. How do you create the statues again? We can right-click. Okay. Oh, we get the stacks over here, and then we just right-click. Okay. There's a mole. Let's get that. Nice. The dash is really long. Is the only issue if you target a specific area. Never mind, he's different. Places an idol that doubles your damage. That sounds very good. Sculpt impacts are capable of sculpting an additional statue. The effect is a 1-second cooldown. Sounds good, but I kind of like the sculpt thingy here. Maybe totally useless, but hey, I like it. Nice! Oh, you're fancy! Wait, that is an amazing character. If you know how to use him, which I don't, but you know, once you know it, places an idol of a chest that pulls collectibles to its position. Kind of nice. But I think I want to go for this one here, so when we hit the statue, we get more area where we hit the enemies, and now it goes boom. Wait, but how did we... Place a statue of a deity that summons a holy pillar that damages enemies. Yeah, but how did we get this again? What did it say? For now, I will just assume over time we get them, so I have to be careful how many I place down. We could also just place them down and prepare them to get ready, like to get to 2 hits, right? Places a statue of a bear that attacks a random enemy within its range, dealing damage to a target and other enemies around it. It will attack 2 times before vanishing. Oh, well, I think I will just keep going for the main weapon here. Because this thing here deals so much damage, it's kind of mental. So I don't really need something else. Right now, at least. We're about to level up, let's do it. And now I want to have more statues. Place a statue of a moon that pulls enemies towards it. And then statues explode before vanishing. That is insane. Yeah, let's go for the moon. So we want to have... Okay, let's do this right away. Don't forget about it. Oh! Okay, good. So the other one is still there, but the other one also requires way more hits, I noticed. So what I want to do is, I want to upgrade the damage of our main weapon. Careful explosions. I gotta... Okay, like this feels so unique. I agree with the statement. The characters definitely feel very unique. Because usually characters in these games, what they do is, oh, you have a little bit more cooldown. You have a little bit more this. You have a little bit more that. We got the Elemental Master. Place a statue of a dragon head that's a dog. That breathes fire to the right for 3 seconds. Weird? To the right side, not around it, but it's okay. Maybe if we upgrade it, it gets multiple beams. But yeah, it 100% feels unique. I totally get what the person meant. Let's get one of these in. I need some damage here. Okay, the enemies are way too fast. I have to run away. There's a flower. Ouch. Ah, we don't have healing this time. I have to keep that in mind. No, 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 no. Don't kill me. They are way too fast, but they only dash pretty much, and then they disappear. They keep going. You know, they don't directly target me. Increases attack speed. Honestly, that could be good. So this is the Holy Pillar. Summons an additional Holy Pillar. I will go for that, because doubling the pillars, which is one of our main damage here, is good. What is that? That is the dragon, right? Yeah, okay. Oh, I'm at 1 HP. Now, to be fair, I goofed up a little bit in this run. So even if I lose this, I would say we just go for it again. I'm dead. I'm rolling right into the enemies. There's no way for me to get out. Oh my god, that was close. Oh, we just barely did it. Didn't it say it spawns an additional one? Isn't like one missing? Okay, good. Beautiful. What is this one doing? Nothing. Nice, it's exploding down there. It just takes a moment. The difficulty with the statues is if you get pushed away, you can't trigger them. In other words, you just lose the entire purpose of that. We deal no damage. I need something else that deals a lot of damage to them. Another fire breather. Beautiful. Good. Okay, I want to circle the enemies and get back to the top, but they keep spawning on the right side there. Let's dash, but this is dangerous. Actually, our dash has a very short cooldown. Let's put you down and explode. That was dangerous, but good, we did it. There's a heart. There's a heart. Oh, nice. Inflict slow on all enemies affected by gravity. Sounds insane. We could also go for the Wild Spirit and go for a few more of them. Volatile Creations is the evolution. Statues explode before vanishing, dealing damage to enemies around it. And it scales with weapon damage, so we really want to bump up our weapon damage. Sure, let's do that. Increases critical hit chance for you. Ooh, that's good. Self-portrait. Place a statue of yourself that helps you sculpt other statues. Once complete, it will sculpt 2 random statues. Well, that's amazing. Right, because that just means I don't have to do it myself. And because it can't receive damage, I assume, that's perfect. Increase the amount of statues you can activate at the same time by 1. That's a thing. But I didn't know that's a problem, you know. Yeah, my statues aren't going active. I guess they just randomly drop down, so they don't have a cooldown. But no, wait, that's weird. It should have a cooldown. Well, either way, do we just go for you? It's level 1, so we have... I think we have both of them, right? No, we don't have this one. Let's go for the attack speed first. Yeah, let's attack as fast as possible. Dangerous. It almost looks like my damage doesn't matter. Then again, I haven't increased my damage, so how would I know? Okay. They just get pulled away. Man, I love that. That's so much fun. On every third attack, a more powerful thrust happens. I like it. Powerful thrusts are the way to go if you want to win. Okay. I think we just insta-triggered that with the powerful thrust. No, not really. Doesn't seem to make a big difference. Okay, I need explosion here, my friend. It worked. Good. So now you will do your... Oh god. I'm stuck in the tree. Oh, that I don't like that the trees have a hitbox. I really don't like that. The good thing is, apparently we got healing at one point, so we were at full HP, but that is dangerous. If you don't know about it. Increase the area... Yep. Place a statue of a tree that immobilizes all enemies around it. That works with our self-portrait. Okay. Okay, I have to take that, like you know it. Wait, what? Oh, I did a right click to place down this one, and then the big chongus one appeared, so I was like, why, what just happened? Why did it happen? Increases attack speed yet again, or summons a total of 4 additional holy pillars. Okay, maybe the start was rough, you know. The start was rough. But actually the start was easy, then it became rough. But now I think we're at a point where we just blow away the enemies like crazy. Can I just get this one here, please? That is the immobilizing tree. Yeah, do you see that? It rooted the enemies. Okay. As long as I'm mobile and can run around, we are good. 30% chance of repeating the statue effect or increases the area. I would say so. Okay, let's put down one of these. Just when I return that I can already attack upwards. We don't want to the same problem as I had with the pan. Yeah, we have to be careful that we don't trigger too many of them at the same time, because then they are kind of wasted. Oh, what an interesting run. So now we got the Elemental Master again, and we are... No, I think we have that right, that they explode. Why do you not get... No, I think it's triggered. We just placed down 2 at the same time again. Okay, the dashes are there. I'm more surprised that our weak basic attack is able to kill them. Not really, no, never mind. It looked like it in the past, but it didn't. Do we have a heart around? I need a healing. So we are looking for stunning debris. Okay, it's not here, and we can't make use of this one, so let's just go for the main ones. I will take the collectibles here because we have an open slot either way. We could have went for the stunning debris, but it doesn't sound so amazing. Sculpting has a chance to insta-complete one of these. Ooh, that's insane. I will not even notice it. I can already tell you. But that's definitely nice, and we want to make our planet bigger. And we want to have attack speed, because the more we attack, the faster we trigger the insta-complete, you know. Okay, it didn't work out. The trees! The trees! Why is it always the trees? Why do I stick to the left side? That's a better question, maybe. Okay. The thing is, on the left side, you only have enemies approaching from the right side, right? So it's a lot easier. If I go into the center, they're everywhere. And that could be a big problem. Why didn't we get you? Flower? The flower will be collected at the end of the stage, I'm pretty sure, so we are safe. Like, we get the stuff. Armadillo, I'll chase after you. I'm gonna get you. Decreases skill cooldown by 5%. I don't... This only affects the collection idol, right? So that's like... Yeah, and this is probably why we have it now, because of the collection idol. That was bad to pick that up. I will go for you, because upgrading them has a huge impact. Yep, nice. Piggy. Did you forget who I am? I literally eat you alive. Okay. Are we doing this first try again? No way, right? There's probably... Wait, I heard a... Maybe that meant insta-completion or that a heart was dropped. Well, we have so many hearts and you can collect them at full HP. Keep that in mind, Dex. Don't waste them. Now I have just a gajillion of statues. I don't even know what to do with them anymore. It's just way too much, you know? I'm happy about it. I don't mind it. More attack speed, yeah. Complete the statues even faster, as if we weren't already broken. Is there anything down here? There's a few flowers. Okay, shouldn't have done that. Nope, never mind. We just don't get hit because we are skilled. It shoots into 2 directions. I shouldn't just pick up these things. I should read them. The thing is, if I see that there are like a few things I don't want to have, and then there's one that is like one that we own, no matter what is in there, I want to have it. But that is a bad habit because no one knows what happens. Not even me. So I should really make sure to look at that. Okay. Explodey boys. Do we have something interesting around? Like something that I have to gather? Probably. Chance to repeat the statue effect is our biggie. I could go for that, or we suck them in longer, but I think the statues deal so much damage that is kind of nice to have. Nice, we got him, perfect. I will just place them over here, and when I circle around the next time, I can attack them and get all of them. We just insta-completed that. I mean, you don't really notice that we have more attack speed because we are so slow, but in comparison to the beginning, we are incredibly fast. Stunning debris! Wait, what? So wait, stunning debris is the evolution out of the self-port ray and the nature's embrace, but this is also an evolution for your marble mastery. Amazing. So we have to look out for the plus. So it's not really evolutions, it's more like you unlock new upgrades depending on what paths you take. Aha. Okay, I will agree with the original comment. This game feels so unique, and we have only played 2 characters so far. We have barely explored the game, right? So if it feels very unique this early on, that's kind of mind-blowing, because you would expect the main things happen later in the game. Level up, what do we get? We didn't get the super one. Summons a total of 10 additional holy pillars around. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? How does that even work? What does that even mean? Because you're for sure not summoning 10 holy pillars. So you got activated. Is that even the ability that I'm looking at? Like, is this the right one? I don't exactly know what it means, because I don't see like 10 holy pillars, and I don't even know what holy pillars are is a problem. Wait, don't you just summon an additional holy pillar? Oh my god, the holy pillar is not like a pillar, it's the attack of this. And we get spoiled with every single ability. No, wait, it only shows the upgrades that we have. I love that. Why do more games not do this, right? Why do they not show the individual upgrades? Okay, most of the times they're just like, oh, it's +1 amount, it's 10% damage. So it's not really needed, but here it's so cool. I mean, even here they could just show the sum of everything, but they didn't. They tell you exactly, hey, this is what you have done per level up. And that's so nice, because in hindsight you can look at it and be like, okay, this was wasted, this was good. Doubles the duration of the skill. Kind of sounds insane. Sure. So more fire breathing. I will just go farming. You know, one thing I've learned is we are overpowered, so I will just go around, break all of these things. I shouldn't mess around too much, because we have a limited amount of HP that is always full somehow. Let's just stack them all on top of each other. Oh my god, the pillars are going crazy. That was the move, Dex. That was the move. Okay, when he has a circle around him, Dex, do not stay in the circle. We did it. We just did it. Okay, chest. Give me a big chunk of 4,400 gold. This is why we had so much material, because I beat the other stage, you know, on the hardest difficulty, so we get a huge amount of bonus materials. Is there a difference? Does one have a boss icon on it? A big, strongest boss that we can fight? I mean, let's just leave. So our weapon did the most damage? No. I think our weapon includes this idol over there, right? I don't think it's listed. Moon's Allure, Elemental Master, Self-Portrait are these three. Yeah, and then we have the special command is my right click. That would actually mean my weapon did the most damage. No way, it did like 6 damage per hit, right? Oh, but I did a cone attack whenever I hit the sculptures. So it hit a huge amount of enemies. Oh, look at the wood we just got. Okay, I will just do the upgrades. I don't think we have to go over them. But I would also say we call it a day for now. I have had a huge amount of fun. This game was honestly surprisingly good. So thank you to the Reddit commenter that suggested that. And if you want to see more, then please let me know and give me your feedback on the game. So just I know your thoughts, you know. And if you enjoyed the video, then don't forget to subscribe and give the video a like. See you the next time.